the News Channel 20 Sports Desk, sponsored by Route 66 Solar.
It's draft night. The time for round one is less than an hour away, but we also still have some local coverage for you tonight. Pleasant Plains girls soccer will have for you tonight at 10, but round two of the Cyclones and Rockets we have, well, right now. Over to Rochester, the second leg of Rockets and Cyclones. Rochester, the winners of the first meeting, 11-3. Now it's going to be the speedy Ty Springer Jr. chopper towards short. One too many pumps on the throw to one, not in time. Springer is safe. After taking third on a stolen bag, Carson Butler, his job to bring him home. Ball lifted to left. Shallow, but not shallow enough. Springer too quick. He comes in to score. Cyclones up 2-0. But just as he impacted the game 2 days ago with a long ball, A.J. Runkle. It's another Rochester Rocket bomb to right center, his sixth of the year. No final score just yet, but last update, SHG up 6-3 after an Austin Rudder two-run shot. And the stage is set up in Green Bay. It's finally time for the NFL draft. We are just over a half hour away from the first round. The first 32 selections right here on ABC. Cam Ward set to be the #1 overall pick. Travis Hunter the likely 2. And then beyond the top 2 or 3, it's still up in the air. My best guess heading into the draft would be Carter at 3, an offensive tackle to the Patriots who need to protect Drake May. And then maybe a receiver off the board at 5. But watch out for some last-minute trades that throw these predictions way off the rails. Now, the big question right now is where will Shadur Sanders land? Later on tonight, we will recap that and much more from the NFL draft and have Pleasant Plains girls soccer as we caught up with the Cardinals as they prepare for Springfield High tomorrow afternoon. But for now, that does it for sports. I'm Sammy St. Jean.
Now, the News Channel 20 Sports Desk, sponsored by Route 66 Solar.
Now, the first round of the NFL draft came and went, and tonight in sports, I'll talk a little bit about the draft, a little Pleasant Plains girls soccer, and per usual, we have a little high school action as well. And we start there over at Rochester. The Rockets, the host, the second leg of Rockets versus Cyclones. Rochester, the winners in their first meeting, 11-3, this time a non-conference game. And it's Ty Springer Jr. speedy towards short, or I should say the chopper towards short, but the speedy Ty Springer Jr., he's safe at first. And then after he took third, it was Carson Butler to bring him home. Ball lifted to left field, shallow but not shallow enough. Springer too quick. He comes in to score. The Cyclones up 2-0. But just as he impacted the game 2 days ago with a long ball, A.J. Runkle back with another Rochester Rocket bomb to right center. His sixth of the season as the Cyclones, though, they take this one in part to an Austin Rudder two-run shot. Final score 7-3. And a little more baseball over at Monticello. Sages welcoming Paxton Buckley Loda. We jump to the bottom of the first. Eli Kraft up for the Sages. Well-hit ball out towards left center. Now that one bringing in the first run of the game. Monticello, they take a 1-0 lead early. Next inning, it's Ike Young, and you know him for his arm and what he can do on the mound, but he can swing it too. Long ball for number 12 as Monticello, they pick up yet another win. Final score 9-3. And Pleasant Plains girls soccer has opened up 2025 red hot, 14-1 in their first 15 games, and an incredible defensive record for yet another season. They allowed single-digit goals last year and are sub-10 again so far in 2025, something they credit to their team's closeness in communication.
A big one is communication. All of our girls respect one another and we communicate all the time. No matter what game it is, we are always talking nonstop and telling each other who's where, what's happening.
You know, we're all best friends back there and we've been with each other for years, and I think that just really helps translate to our performances on the field.
Now the Cardinals are preparing for another big game against Springfield High, non-conference, but two of the best records in Central Illinois. Regardless of the opponents, though, Pleasant Plains is focusing on themselves, finding ways to improve their own game with one match and practice in mind at a time.
I think it's just taking it day by day. You know, Mr. Bryan's big on, like, the next game is the most important game of the season. So right now that's tomorrow, and we're not looking past that.
We're always working on how we can be better, how we can be better as a team and individually. So whether that's focusing on our left foot or our right foot or passing and talking, we're always lifting each other up and making sure we're all there.
And we switch over to the NFL draft, taking a look at those top picks. Cam Ward, the top pick, but the Jacksonville Jaguars shook things up, trading with Cleveland, moving up to the second overall spot to take Travis Hunter, giving Trevor Lawrence a new target. Then rounding out the top 6 picks, we saw Carter Campbell, Graham, and then Ashton Genty, one guy the Bears were hoping would make it to 10. He goes at 6, but the Bears with the 10th overall selection end up with Colston Loveland, the first tight end off the board, going with the Michigan product over Tyler Warren from Penn State. Loveland, he has 11 career receiving touchdowns and over 1,400 yards while a Wolverine, including a career high in receptions and touchdowns in 2024. He joins Cole Kmet, Caleb Williams, and a few star receivers as the talent on that side of the ball keeps on growing for the Bears. And a shout out to my Colts for landing Tyler Warren, a steal in my book at 14. Who will throw him the ball? That's a great question for another day. But for now, that does it for sports. I'm Sammy St. Jean.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to watch more videos from News Channel 20.